Hey guys, how are you? Welcome in. Haven't been on here for a minute. Um, it's Friday, so we usually do the love messages. And I just kind of came out of a really strange meditation that is very interesting. It was went to I stayed with my ancestor, one of my ancestors, and there's like a river that I cross before I get to her cottage. And once I stepped into the river, it just like turned like blood. It was blood. And after crossing the river, I walked through the woods, and her cottage is usually there, and the roof was on fire. And it was, I'm just still kind of trying to process it, but I was told to do a message, so here I am. We have a I'm still kind of tripping out. We have a full moon in Aries coming on Sunday. So I'm going to do the love messages, and I'm going to pull from the Moonology Oracle as well. Shit, I don't have my books. Hold on. I always do that. I always go to do these readings and I forget to grab the books. Okay. So Aries is very passionate energy, ruled by Mars, the planet of Mars. So, and Mars is all about like our sex life, right? Like what, and not only sex, but like what are you really passionate about? What causes you that fire? And it's about your sex too. So anyway, we have this full moon in Aries coming up. It's a very passionate energy, and I would encourage you to find where your Aries sits in your chart, in your natal chart, and that is an area where you could bring more passion maybe to that specific area, because full moons are all about, of course, shining a light on what's not working, and specifically in the sign where it sits in your chart, like what area is that going to affect? So shining a light on what house it sits in, and where you could pay a little more attention on how you can bring more passion and fun and that sort of energy into that house. And it's very, so yeah. So we're gonna do a quick love message. Happy Friday. I haven't been on here for a minute. I don't move through Virgo season very well, and I've just been kind of going through some things, so I just had to take a break. But I went through that meditation, and I was just kind of told to jump on here and do the Friday love messages, so let's do it. I also haven't been on here. I've been avoiding meditation. I've been avoiding connecting. I was avoiding a lot. I was avoiding a lot of emotions. I was avoiding a lot of feeling the feels. So I was just avoiding going deep. And so when I feel disconnected and not meditating, I just feel disconnected. So I'm not drawn to, I'm just detached. So I haven't been on here. Took a little hiatus to work on all my self-sabotaging behavior. Yeah. So reflection's good. Reflection on the self is very good. All right, here we go. What are the love messages? Speaking of, I love when that happens. Like it resonates with what I'm talking about. We have look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Aries in astrology is essentially like the warrior. So, find your inner warrior. Find your inner strength. Push through. Keep going. Just keep going. You have it in you. You have that inner warrior in you. You have, harness your Aries. Harness the warrior. And it's number 11. Of course it is. Number 11 is my number. I've been seeing 11s since I could remember. Since I started this whole journey, I was like, it's fucking weird. And it's just gotten worse and not worse, but just more obvious. And so I find it interesting how I jump back on here and look to your inner strength. It's number 11. You're stronger than you realize. Because I really needed to be reminded of that. Wow. And, for all y'all out there too, it's like, you got it. Just keep moving forward. And honestly have the inner strength to look at things and process things, emotions and experiences and things that you are refusing to look at or not wanting to because it's painful or hurtful, or you just avoid it because it doesn't make you feel good. But the whole thing is, it's you experience all the things you experience for a reason, and you just have to try and take away all the lessons from it, whether it's painful or not. So you have the strength, you have the power. Okay, so let's read it. Number 11. The angels are asking you to dig deep inside your inner self. The strength is in you. Though it may not feel like it right now, you will be able to push through this. Oh my God. Believe in yourself and know you already have the power you need within you. When you are in a state of empowerment, you can live from a natural state of peace. Being stressed or afraid is not a natural way of living. Try to figure out what is not a natural way of living. Try to figure out what is challenging you and disconnect from whatever is creating stress. Establish boundaries and take back your personal power. This is an ideal time to develop a new way of thinking. What has been dominating your thoughts? Are you caught up in old patterns? You have control over your feelings. Remind yourself that you have the inner strength to tackle whatever you are currently facing. A crown goddess is holding a delicate and translucent ball in her hands. At the center of the ball, there is a solitary female. This may refer to feeling small or blocked. The emphasis of the goddess's crown symbolizes higher knowing. You have more power than you realize. Believe in your inner strength. Okay, I'm going to try not to cry. There's no crying. I don't cry. There's no crying. What is crying? Sometimes, like, I have to have the inner strength to remind myself it's, like, okay to, like, feel the feels. But I'm also an Aquarius, so it's hard for us. Anyway, here's the card. All right, and we'll do the Moonology. That's the Friday love message? It's very Aries energy. We'll do the Moonology for this full moon in Aries coming up on Sunday. So do your moon rituals. Find where Aries sits in your chart. It's such a weird feeling right now. So weird, you guys. I'm getting like so hot. Like I just feel like I'm like sitting in the sun right now, and it like came out of nowhere. So weird. It doesn't want to give me a message. What messages, please? What messages, please? This doesn't happen. I'm tripping out right now. That's crazy. They don't want me to. They don't want me to do from this deck. They just keep showing me this. That's the only message we need. Look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. It's the Friday messages, guys. Okay. Maybe I'll try and pull from the Moonology on Saturday evening or something. It's fucking weird. Okay. Have a great weekend.